Trading might be one of the hardest jobs in the world, if not the hardest. It is basically a psychological war against yourself all the time. And not only that, you're every day up to banks, institutions and large companies that are trading the same instrument as you. And this video will give you 3 key elements that will help you to make trading less hard. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so the first thing is stop dividing your focus. We are all focusing on so many different things. And we are all putting our energy in so many different things. While at the end of the day, we are still left doing nothing at all. So everyone knows the saying less is more. And this is really the case with trading and basically with everything you do in your life. So if you focus on less things to do, you will actually accomplish more in those things that you need to do. So for example, let's say you're focusing on improving your risk management, you're focusing on finding new strategies, you're focusing on passing your challenge, you're focusing on your own trading account, you're focusing on the new ICT video, you're focusing on the 2022 mentorship, you're focusing on my new videos. Guys, these are already 7 things. 7 things that you're just doing in probably one day. Try to scale this down to 1 or max 2 things a day. If you want to follow the 2022 mentorship, great. Do that and put all your focus in that. If you want to improve your risk management, great, focus on that, go backtest the whole day. If you want to focus on a new strategy, great, backtest that all day, right? But stop dividing your focus and stop focusing on so many different things, because in the end you will be left with average results. Okay, the second thing is start tracking everything that is possible. Guys, with trading, the more you track, the better. So really, the first things first, right? If you're not logging your trades, if you're not tracking your trades, please start doing that immediately. If it is on Excel, if it is on Notion and on Trading Central, if it is on TradeZella, it doesn't matter, right? Use any software you like, even do it in your notebook if you want to, but start tracking your trades. And it's also really important that you include a screenshot with there. A higher time frame screenshot, a lower time frame screenshot, and an entry time frame screenshot. These screenshots will provide you all the information you need in order to go back to that trade, analyze the trade and review the trade, so that you can see what did you do wrong, what did you do good, and what can you do better next time. Even if it was a good trade, there will always be something to improve. And the same with the last tip. You will be searching for one thing to improve on each trade. So let's say today I'm focusing on improving my stop loss. How can I do this and how can I use my previous trades in this? Was my stop loss too tight? Was my stop loss too big? Where am I putting my stop loss? Is it always different? Is it always the same? These things can really help you. This video is brought to you by Henko Trade. Henko Trade is a broker that offers very low spreads on indices, commodities, forex and even crypto. I mean, look at those spreads, for example, on forex pairs. It is insane. And yes, these are live spreads. They're also offering a 100% bonus at the moment. So basically for every penny that you deposit, they are doubling it. So for example, if you're depositing $500, they're matching it with also $500. So you have $1,000 in total. So if you're looking for a broker with low spreads on indices, crypto, forex and commodities, I would say check out Henko Trade. Now secondly, start tracking your thoughts. So get a notebook, again get a program, doesn't matter, and write down your thoughts. Write your thoughts down before your trade, before you're entering your trade. What are you feeling? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling calm? Are you feeling worried? Are you feeling happy? What are you feeling during the trade? The same. Anxious, calm, happy, worried, right? Again, the same 4 questions. These questions and these answers will really indicate to you how you were feeling at that time, but more importantly, what problem you're facing. So if you're feeling anxious, you're probably having FOMO or you're risking too much. If you're feeling happy, and most of the time before a trade or during a trade, this will be a very good indication, but when you're feeling extremely happy after a trade, this is probably a trade that you didn't deserve. So this is a trade where you risk too much, or it was a trade outside of your plan, or you're just not used yet to getting the winning trades. And this can be a very dangerous case, guys, because if you get too happy after your winning trades, you'll come to a point where you will start risking too much and you will start feeling on top of the world, and it will come down crashing very, very hard on you. If you're feeling worried, again, you might be risking too much. And if you're feeling calm, that is basically the state that you want to be all the time, right? Calm and collected. Now, thirdly, I want you to record your screen, your FACECAM and your microphone during your trading session. If you record your screen and your microphone and your FACECAM, you can practically completely go back to that moment in time that you were trading live in the markets. You can see your face. In your face, you can see your facial recognitions, what you're feeling. With your microphone, you can talk to yourself and you can talk yourself through what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're looking at in the markets. This will really show you, future you, the thoughts behind a trade and why you took the trade at that time. Guys, professional athletes are also watching their tape, right? They're watching the game that they played right after the game or a couple days after the game so that they can improve on things that they were missing on the pitch, right? And this is the same with us. We need to rewatch the game so that we can improve on things that we were missing on the pitch. This will also really show you, and this will be the next thing, if you're working enough. So guys, the third thing, and these are basically 2 tips in one. It is work harder and work more goal orientated. So these 2 things are very important, and these 2 things go together, because if you don't do them together, you will face some serious issues. You're probably not working as hard as you can. And I'm saying this from experience. I've been sitting here in front of my desk 10 hours a day and maybe getting in 2 or 3 hours of work. You might think, okay, how is that happening, right? How can you do that? And guys, sadly, if you know this or not, or if you're not conscious of this is sadly the reality of, I would say, 80% of you. So be honest with yourself and really review your days. If you're sitting behind your desk, what are you really doing? If you're watching an ICT video, are you paying attention? If you're watching my video, do you have another thing called tab? If you're watching the charts, are you also listening to a podcast, to Spotify, to another YouTube video? Are you watching a Netflix show? And I've spoke about this many times, but I can't speak about this enough. Focus work is the most valuable thing that you can have. And focus work is the most valuable thing that you can do in order to become successful, not only a trader, but also a successful entrepreneur. So make sure that every hour that you put in is worth it. And this will give you more free time than you have right now. So really try to divide your day into work blocks. From 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. I'm focusing on London session, for example. From 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. I will have meetings, etc. From 1 till 2 you have lunch, and then from 2 till 6 you're working on another thing, right? Divide your days in like this. And really try to make focused work. Now the next thing that I want you to do is, whenever you have those work blocks, write a goal down that you want to achieve out of that work block. So for example, if you have 2 hours of backtesting, write a goal down of, I want to backtest at least 50 trades or 25 trades, how much you're doing, right? Or I want to backtest at least 1 month or 2 months. And again, it depends on you how much time you take to do that. If you're trading, I want to find at least 2 or 3 playbook examples of my strategy. Notice how I'm not saying I want to make $1,000. Notice how I'm not saying I want to make a good trade. Notice how I'm not saying I don't want to lose money, right? These 3 things are basically not things that we have in our control. So you shouldn't put it as a goal, because this will only force you to do bad things. So make it something that is work orientated, like finding playbook examples, finding good plays, analyzing maybe a new pair whenever your pair is not performing. Whenever you're studying, if you're doing a course, you can write down, I want to do so many modules. ICT videos, I want to do so many ICT videos. Please make sure that it is focused, you're noting everything down, and you're really paying your 100% attention. Now guys, during those work blocks, I want you to remove your phone from your room. But Jordi, I'm training from my phone. Yeah, stop doing that. Literally stop doing that. And I'm also going to be doing that from next week on. I'm going to put my phone into another room and just leave it there during my work blocks. During my breaks, I can have access to it, but during my work blocks, it stays out of my office. You have no need for your phone in your office. It will only distract you. Let's say, for example, you are in a work block, you get a notification. This notification will disturb your focus. Do you know that if you're in your workflow and your work state, and everyone knows how that feels, it takes you 15 minutes to get into that flow again, and it can be disrupted by a single text message. So why in hell would you give someone the power to do that? Even if it is your friends, your family, even your loved one. So really try to see focus as an asset and energy as an asset, because they are. And the more you master focus, the more you master your energy flow, the stronger, the more dedicated you'll become, and the more quick you will achieve your goals. Guys, I want to leave with a quote. And this quote is, the best shortcut is to stop taking shortcuts. And if you think about it, it is something that is so pure and so true. I've always tried to make money online and to basically get rich quick, right? But it was always such a struggle. And I think a lot of you can find yourself in my story, where I would try dropshipping, I would try Amazon FBA, I would try affiliate marketing, I would try trading, and then I would stop trading, I would stop doing that, I would try something else, I would try SMMA, right? I've basically done it all. And once I realized that when I was doing all of them at once and then quitting all of them and doing something else, I was still stuck at the same place I was 2 years before, I really realized that I needed to focus on one thing. And that one thing in my case was trading. And whenever I started doing that, basically everything started switching. I started showing up every single day in order for the markets, in order to trade, and everything started clicking and everything switched at that moment. And that is basically what the best shortcut is to stop taking shortcuts means. It is stop searching for the next quick thing, stop searching for the next best strategy, stop searching for the next best setup, right? If you have something that works, double down on that and put all of your efforts in there. And you know it will take long, but at least you know you will reach your destination, and that is success. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye guys.